51 x equal to 0 f of g of x is हाँ इतना ही है ना अच्छा डिफरेंशिएबल ओके सब करना ही है फाइन सो स्टिल जस्ट x equal to 0 के पास में ही सो जस्ट राइट नेगेटिव 1 प्लस मॉड x प्लस 2 नेगेटिव हो जाएगा जस्ट नेगेटिव 1 f बेसिकली क्या है x at in proximity to 0 yeah it's negative 1 negative 2 plus right okay, negative 1 that's why just plus 2 then minus x just 1 minus x so f of x is just this thing okay cool मतलब उसको बस रिप्लेस कर दो इस चीज से then g is for x greater than or equal to 0 जो भी है whatever and g of x and then तो चाहिए f of g this is a in right और अपने को चाहिए ओह शिट अच्छा अच्छा ये तो प्रॉब्लमेटिक हो जाएगा f ऑफ g राइट पहले तो अपने को g को देखना पड़ेगा सो g इज 2 minus mod right case 1 x bigger than 0 for x is between negative 1 and 3 whatever we don't care case 1 x is bigger than 0 then g of x is क्या just 2 minus x right and then f of g of x क्या हो जाएगा just ये approximately 2 होने वाला है so just इसके पास में रहेगा I mean x is very close approximately 0 in fact so just what negative 1 plus mod of x के बस ये put कर दो 2 minus x minus of 2 which is mod of negative x which is like mod of x is in fact which happens to be x in this case okay awesome so right and then case other just x is less than approximately equal to 0 not theta 0 then g क्या है g is 2 plus mod 2 plus x and then f of g is negative 1 plus mod of x minus 2 which is mod of g minus 2 right so just 2 plus x minus 2 which same thing as that just yeah in both cases it's just that yani ki, I mean that's not that complicated to see so right just 2 minus mod x फिर minus 2 वो चले जाने वाला है in the case yeah in the end it's just negative 1 plus mod x right that's what f of g is of course so yeah and then each cheese is close to 2 which is in 0 to 4 so it works out it's just negative 1 plus mod x it's continuous but it's not differentiable so b and d next question 152 okay if there exists a non zero term independent of x in the expansion of this thing then n can't be independent of x non-zero term whatever so like n c r आएगा एक इसमें इसमें 2 आएगा right okay so एक इसमें r आएगा which is just negative 2 power okay got it then n can't be what acha we'll see so what is this like so negative 3 आ रहा है negative 3r plus well just 2 times n minus r that's equal to 0 what we're saying right so just negative 3 and equals negative 5 r plus 2 r equal to 0 so r is just 2 upon 5 n but then we know that r should actually in fact be and it's like an integer as well right yeah so ये जब भी होगा this should happen at least um, yeah okay right so n cannot be multiple that is okay not multiple of 5 right okay a is not going to be working b is not going to be working सिर्फ डी है जो काम करता है विच मीन्स की ए बी सी डी फिर ए बी सी ये काम नहीं करते राइट नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 153 53 is consider real words contains function f is letter right dash negative pi out of like okay sine of x plus it's just like okay dt then this df of t will be that's just constant we don't actually care about it's just integration yeah oh shit this is kind of weird this is very weird in fact I was not expecting this but oh channel x and e so just yeah so f dash of x is what sine x का लेते हैं उसको sine x plus this is from negative pi upon 2 to pi upon 2 is just pi right so pi sine x आ गया उसका differentiation just cosine x like pi plus 1 times cosine x right that's what this yeah these are minimum so whenever it's equal to 0 what should happen is like cosine x should be equal to 0 right so sine x can be 1 or negative 1 or whatever अच्छा देखो f actually ढूंढना पड़ेगा पहले तो so f of x is what just pi plus 1 times sine x plus plus some constant right yeah so pi plus 1 sin x तो already आ ही रहा है but then plus जो constant है, that constant is just this thing, integration from negative pi upon 2 to pi upon 2 of t f of t, which is like t, and then f में just ये आ जाएगा. So our c is just equal to this thing, pi plus 1 sin, इसको x में replace करा यार, just x आएगा, right, and then f of t is just this thing, sin x plus some constant, we don't care what constant that is, and dx, right. Okay, तो ये जो चीज है, this integration is like pi times of pi plus 1 squared. Oh no, it's like sin x integration, so no, you can't just do that. Okay, so pi plus 1 and then integration from negative pi upon 2 pi upon 2 of x sin x, which happens to be an even function, like 2 times ये integration 0 to pi upon 2 of x sin x and then dx. Okay, and then plus ये constant वहाँ पर है, just yeah, so x and then इसका integration just x पर minus 2 है, वो तो मर गया यार, which is an odd function that happens to be 0. Okay, c is just in this is just that, इसका integration करना पड़ेगा तुमको, just differentiate इसका, integrate इसका, like it's just to get negative cosine times x from 0 to pi upon 2, and then you have to get plus integration of वो negative cosine is, so that's why plus cosine of x था, but x का derivative is cosine of dx, sine from 0 to pi upon 2, which is like minus 0 जो भी है. This thing is what, like 0 पे 0 हो गया and pi upon 2 भी 0 हो गया, तो ये तो गया, ये just 1 over there, so ये just 1 हो जाएगा ये पूरा integration, ये just 1 and then 2 times of pi upon 2, c is just equal to 2 times of pi plus 1. So f of x is what, is just sin x plus 2 over here. Got it. That's what f is. So if these are the maximum values, whatever, just, what do you want? M upon m is 3, yes, because 2 plus 1 upon 2 minus 1 is 3. So a is correct. और क्या है? M minus m is equal to 2 pi. So just right, plus or minus 1. Okay, 2 आ जाएगा. इसमें just 2 times of pi plus 1, not 2 pi plus 1. So m plus m is, यहाँ पे एक में 3 आ रहा है, एक में 1 आ रहा है, प्लस करने पे just 4 times of pi plus 1. So c is correct. और क्या है, m टाइम्स ऑफ m इज जस्ट पाई प्लस 1 का स्क्वायर, नॉट पाई स्क्वायर प्लस 1. ये क्यों डाल रहे हैं इसमें? Okay, that's it. Next question. I believe this is the thing. Next. 154. 54 is, if the first 3 terms of arithmetic progression are the roots of this equation, then some of the first 12 terms can be. Ooh, this is kind of weird. Okay, so middle, right, roots of this equation, right? Okay. God, seriously. 23. So the first 12 terms can be जो भी है. So 24 upon 4 is like what, 6 is equal to 3 times that, just yeah, middle term. And middle term is what, just 2. यहाँ पे 2 plus d बोल दो, यहाँ पे 2 minus d बोल दो, इनका जो प्रोडक्ट रहेगा which is just 2 times 4 minus d squared. This happens to be what, all you could always do this thing, लेकिन अपन पहले ढूंढ लेंगे. This happens to be what, this happens to be just 18 upon 4, right, or negative 18 upon 4. That should be, I think, negative 18 upon 4. Seriously though, you know what, no, just don't do this. एक root 2 है ना, that's all you need. Just figure out कि वो roots क्या. Actually, you know what, maybe that's the not so good way. Instead, this is the better way to do it, I think. Okay, cool. So just yeah, right. So like, okay, 4 minus d square is equal to negative 18 upon 8, which is negative 9 upon 4, जो भी है. Got it. अपने कुछ okay, ये वाला जो भी रहेगा वो भी रहेगा ना. 23 upon 4 is equal to alpha times beta plus gamma, which happens to be 4 times like 8, and then फिर plus alpha. Okay, फिर क्या था, plus beta gamma itself, so just plus 4 minus d squared. But ये तो just negative 9 upon 4 है, right? Is this working or what? Negative 9 upon 4, and then यहाँ पे just 32 minus 9 is 23. Yes, that is the thing. So this works out. मतलब कि हाँ, just d निकाल लो in that case. What do you get? 4 plus 9 upon 4, 16 plus 9 is 25. 25 upon 4 equal to d square. d is just equal to 5 upon 2. Positive version ले रहा हूँ, because क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Just 2, then you got plus 5 upon 2 is like 2.5 whole, basically, right? Yeah. So yeah, 2.5 plus this guy just like 4.5. And यहाँ पे subtract करो 2.5 को, is just negative 0.5. Got it. This should be the thing. Okay, some of the first 12 terms can be. First 12 term to start करो यहाँ से, of course. Yeah, you know the thing. nd upon 2. I don't actually like this though. क्या था अपना sum का? It's like n upon 2 and then just have d रहता है ना. yeah, just a plus l कितने n बार आएगा. Yeah, that was the thing, of course. Just a plus l, and just figure this out. Like n upon l is like what, a plus n minus 1 d. You know the thing. Just 2a minus d plus n d into 2a plus n minus 1. Right? Who cares, right? Yeah. And n क्या है इसमें 12, so just 6 times of 2a, a is just 16 minus 1 plus n minus 1 कितना 11, 11 times d is just 11, 0.5 मतलब कि क्या 11 upon 2, right? Is that correct? Wait, नहीं, d is 5 upon 2, so that's not correct. It should just ये क्या हो गया? Okay, 11 times 5 upon 2. Almost mistake करना था. Just 55 upon 2 मतलब कि क्या, just negative 6 plus 15 is just 165, which happens to be 159. So B is correct. Next question. Can't be anything else, right? Unless तुम्हारा D negative 5/2 रहा, then it can. Oh shit, इसमें दो वैल्यूज आएगी नहीं, इसमें दो वैल्यूज आएगी. Okay, whatever. So once again, just 12 terms. So 6 times 2a. इस केस में अपन a ये पकड़ रहे हैं, just 9. 9 plus another like 11. वो सब हो रहा है, बस इस केस में नेगेटिव आएगा, just 9 minus 55/2, which is like what, 9 times 6 is what is 9 times 6? क्या होता है? 45. 45 minus 50, just 165 over there. So 165 is, what am I doing? Seriously. It's negative, yeah, it's negative 120, I believe. That's the thing. 3, right, okay. Yes, so just negative 120. So this is correct, and ये नहीं लग रहा है मुझे correct. 1, 2, what? That's not correct. That can't be. Oh, D मिला 5 or negative. Yeah. This could be the thing, of course. That would mean ये चीज होगी, which is not what we got. Oof. Shit. मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ आज मैं? This is not 45, of course. It's just 54. 9 times 6. Yeah. क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं? Negative 1, फिर यहाँ पे just चलेगा 1, 1, 1. So that is A and B. Next question. So 154 था ना, A and B. 55. Which is consider the planes. दो planes दिए हैं. Okay, तीन planes दिए हैं. So नहीं, ये दो planes दिए, और ये जो plane है, this bisects the angle between the given planes, which is acute, obtuse, none of these. What? Are you serious? Okay. क्या है तुम्हारे वेक्टर, क्या है? जस्ट 3, negative 6, 2. ओके, और इसमें क्या है तुम्हारा वेक्टर? जस्ट 4, negative 3. ओके, इनका डॉट ले लो, तुम्हें क्या मिलता है? जस्ट 12, फिर 12, फिर माइनस 12 times 6, then plus 4. So reduce करो 4 से, just 3 minus 3 times of 6, which is 18, plus 1, right? Which is negative. तो in like जो positive, like जो plus वाला रहेगा, that's actually the one basically bigger angle, like obtuse angle. और right, okay. तो yeah, तो जो प्लस वाला रहेगा, that's the thing. Okay. यहाँ पे देखो क्या आ रहा है, 67, negative 162 and 47. I guess अपने को देखना ही पड़ेगा ना. Yeah, that's not the way. Just have to do it. So इसका magnitude कितना होने वाला है? It's just square root of. So you know what? Wait, it's 2 over there, isn't it? नहीं, ये 3 है, sorry. हाँ, but still like 6 plus 12 minus 12 times of 6. Right, it's still negative. It doesn't actually matter. तो ठीक है ना? इसका magnitude कितना है? Square root of 4 square plus 6 like 5 square, 25. 25 plus 12 is like 13 for some reason. इसका magnitude is 13. Like 13 times of this guy. 3, negative 6, 2, and then plus इसका magnitude कितना आने वाला? Just square root of 9 plus 36 plus 4, 14 and 6, 7. So 7 times of this guy, right? ये रहेगा, which is bisecting the obtuse angle. So right, let's see क्या होता है. Just 30 times is like 39. 39 plus 39 plus what? 28 plus 28, I believe, which is 7, 1 kind of a 3, 67, 67 comma. यहाँ पे क्या आएगा? Just negative 6 and 3, 6 and 18 is like 7, 8. और यहाँ पे जस्ट -7 and 14 which is 84 which is like -15162 okay 162 इसमें आ रहा है कुछ ऐसा हाथ हो रहा है और अबाउट दिस गाय 26 और फिर यहाँ पे जस्ट 21 आ जाएगा राइट वो ऐड करना चाहिए 47 yep the same thing as that so ये addition है मेरा subtraction नहीं है so this bisects the obtuse angle so C contains origin हाँ wait a second नॉर्मल्स के बीच का एंगल एक्यूट है मतलब कि अच्छा फिर प्लेन के बीच का एंगल ओके गॉट इट द सेम थिंग राइट यस यस दैट्स द थिंग इट्स लाइक दैट अच्छा 0,0 कहाँ पर है कंटेन्स ओरिजिन इज एक्यूट एटलीस्ट सी तो अपने को समझ गया सी और ओके कंटेन्स ओरिजिन में जो वेक्टर्स मिले हैं राइट इसमें 0 से डालोगे व्हाट यू लाइक इसमें 5 आ रहा है इसमें -5 आ रहा है इसमें 3 आ रहा है राइट yeah okay so 0,0 का distance from this is like just that yes I mean that would be the thing of course so along that vector तुम्हारे पास में जो भी पॉइंट होगा जहाँ पे ये सारे इंटरसेक्ट कर रहे हैं उसमें ऐसा है राइट ये जो दो प्लेन्स है ये वाला एक्यूट एंगल है इसका जो नॉर्मल वेक्टर ऐसा होगा इसका जो नॉर्मल वेक्टर है ऐसा होगा वॉट एवर ओके देन राइट आई मीन इसका नॉर्मल वेक्टर अपन जो सम किया इट्स लाइक दिस थिंग तो उससे परपेंडिकुलर लाइक या ऑब्वियस वाला काट रहा है राइट ऑफ कोर्स सो ये जो एंगल है डज दिस कंटेन द ओरिजिन और नॉट जो बात क्या या एक इसमें पॉजिटिव आ रहा है एक इसमें नेगेटिव आ रहा है राइट सो दिस इज लाइक पॉजिटिव इस प्लेन से सपोज पॉजिटिव है एंड इस प्लेन से नेगेटिव है व्हिच मींस कि इट्स लाइक अलोंग दैट मतलब कि ओह राइट अगर दोनों पॉजिटिव होते हैं देन दैट वुड मीन कि यू नो ये ऐसा है लाइक राइट वेट नहीं वो तो दोनों नेगेटिव वाला केस है ना ओके अगर दोनों पॉजिटिव होते हैं इट्स लाइक नहीं नहीं इट इज करेक्ट ओके दिस इज द थिंग दोनों पॉजिटिव देन दिस वुड हैव हैपेंड मतलब ये पॉजिटिव रीजन था राइट इट कंटेन्स द ओरिजिन सो ए इज करेक्ट ए एंड सी नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 156 okay that function f be defined as f of x equal to this thing then the following is true is equal to mod sine inverse of x plus cosine inverse of 1 upon x f is injective in its domain nahi yaar wait mod of sine x and then cosine first of all ye even function hai right which means it can't be injective that was easy f is many to 1 in its domain yes b looks correct range of f is a singleton set oh okay so like x should be between 1 and -1 and then 1 upon x should also be between that right suppose x positive है then it has to be just between 0 and 1 but then यहाँ से तुम बोल रहे हो it has to be more than 1 which means yeah एक ही तरीका है that it should be 1 and similarly if negative है तो it's -1 so it's not a singleton set but it's like दो चीजें आएगी सर right yeah एक 1 एक -1 a range is different right yeah so wait it's not even shit it's not cosine it's cosine inverse so इसकी जो डोमेन है इसकी it's just -1 and 1 right so at 1 क्या हो जाएगा ये just pi upon 2 हो जाएगा फंक्शन की वैल्यू and then at -1 this will just be pi plus pi upon 2 so like 3 pi upon 2 there you go so it's actually two values so it right then it's injective in its domain okay this is very weird okay it's a many one no range of f is a singleton set no signal of f is equal to 1 where it's no yeah okay so d is correct next question 157 okay a1 is area bound by this okay where I plus 1 equal to this thing okay jo bhi hai then area bound by what x minus ai plus mod of y equal to bi फर्क नहीं पड़ता तुमने सिर्फ शिफ्ट किया है बाय एआई सो एक्चुअली डजंट एक्चुअली मैटर राइट वो स्टिल स्क्वायर रहने वाला है जिसका यू नो bi. I got it. I just 4 times of half bi squared, like 2 bi squared is what area is. Call this capital AI if you want. अच्छा AI is the area, right? Okay. उन्हें वैसे ही बोला है. Got it. सब कुछ करना है क्या इसका? तो अपने को इसका फर्क नहीं पड़ रहा कि AI plus 1 के बारे में क्या हो रहा है. या अच्छा नहीं, इसमें bi का डिपेंडेंस है. Whatever. And then इसमें क्या है, bi plus 1 equal to bi upon 2. Okay, got it. So just gp, and then initially it's just 32. So ये क्या हो जाएगा, like just 32 times 1 upon 2 की power I minus 1 equally. Because right, like okay, think about 0 अगर मैं start करता हूँ. So 1 upon 2 से तुम बढ़ रहे हो. अगर मैं 0 की बात करता हूँ, b0 is 64, so it's like 64 and then 1 upon 2 power I. Same stuff, whatever. It works 64 upon 2 to the power I, right? Yeah, that's what this thing is. So 2 times of this thing. Ooh, this is very weird. So yes, just 128 upon 2 power I. Okay, that's equal to AI. Then चलो फिर start करो. And what is this, like 2 power 7 is, yeah, 128. 64 is 2 power 6, right? Yeah, 6. Okay, 7 minus I, that is equal to AI. चलो फिर start करते हैं. A3 to power 4, which is 16, right? 16, right? Huh? Wait, did I do something wrong? Yeah, it's like square. Oh shit, square, square. Look at that. Oh god. BI क्या था? BI is 64 upon 2 power I, or like you can just say 2 power 6 minus I. So then AI क्या हो जाएगा? Is 2 power 13 minus 2I, right? So then जब क्या तुम I को क्या put करोगे? I equal to what? We just put 3, right? So 13 minus 6, which is 2 power 7. So 2 power 7 is 28. Yes, so A is correct in fact. और क्या लिमिट n टेंस टू इन्फिनिटी ऑफ सम I इक्वल टू 1 to n of AI, एंड लाइक 4 इसमें आ जाएगा जो भी है. सो 2 power 13 स्टार्ट कर रहे हो तुम, 1/4 इज द रेशियो. वेट, तुम I इक्वल टू 1 से स्टार्ट कर रहे हो, तो पहला टर्म क्या आ रहा है? जस्ट 2 power 11, दैट्स A upon minus R is just 1 upon, yeah, 1/4 I guess, right? Which is what, नीचे 3/4 ऊपर just 4. 2 power 13 upon 3 it seems. 32 का square is like 2 power 5. Okay, okay, 10, 3. Yes, so C is in fact correct. Next question, 158. Maximum number of regions into which 10 lines can divide a plane is. 10 lines can divide a plane. Maximum number of regions. Okay, think about it. Maximum number of regions. Suppose already तुम्हारा plane divided in some number of regions by lines, right? Let's just say हमारे पास n lines है, right? Intersecting हो, we don't care about that. Coincident, no, I don't think coincident is what we should do. Anyway, suppose वो है just, right? Okay, और तुम एक नई line create करते हो and you know that two lines intersect at one point or they don't intersect at all. तो can it be कि वो किसी से भी parallel नहीं है? Yeah, it can be, right? तुम slope को थोड़ा सा change कर डालो, that will work of course, right? Yeah, तो उसको कुछ values नहीं होनी चाहिए उसकी slope की, and then everything. So n lines है already, which are dividing the plane into, I don't know, capital N parts में divide कर चुके हो, और फिर तुम एक नई जो line है, use that to intersect with all of these guys, right? अच्छा, all of these guys नहीं, wait, like at max 2 of these guys. अच्छा ठीक है ना, so N से थोड़ा कम भी हो सकता है. anyway, तुम जितने बार intersect करोगे, yeah, that plays like points or something, और फिर ये जो N इंटरसेक्शन के पॉइंट्स में फिर जहाँ भी तुम इंटरसेक्ट, फिर तुम्हें इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट, जैसे तुम्हारे पास में आर इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट्स आ गए, राइट? एन लाइंस थे, पर आई इज ऑफ कोर्स लेस नॉट इक्वल टू एन. ओके, सो ऑलरेडी एन में डिवाइड किया हुआ था, एंड यू नो, राइट, सो व्हेनेवर यू इंटरसेक्ट और फिर तुम वेट करते हो टिल अदर, राइट? ओके ओके, आई थिंक आई अंडरस्टैंड. सो कितने इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट्स आने वाले? आई इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट, अपने वही तो बोला अभी कि आई लाइंस, राइट। और व्हाट इफ लाइक वो जहाँ पे कॉन्करेंट है वहीं पे इंटरसेक्ट कर जाए, देन दैट्स अ पॉजिटिव थिंग, राइट। लेट्स जस्ट से आई इज द number of intersection points and not number of intersections lines से कितने, okay, right. So suppose I intersection points है which can be at max n, right. Yeah, then that means कि हर दो पॉइंट के बीच में तुम्हारे पास में एक जो सेगमेंट है that in fact divides a region into like two more regions, मतलब कि वो एक रीजन ऐड कर रहा है, तो कितने सेगमेंट्स हो गए तुम्हारे पास में? I see two of course. No, that's not right because consecutive आने वाला, right, okay. Then कितने सेगमेंट्स हो गए फिर? I minus वन ना, जैसे टू दैट रीजन दैट डिवाइड्स इट। हमारी जो ऐसी लाइन रहेगी यहाँ पे I सेगमेंट से, और ये जो रेज है ये भी तो डिवाइड कर रहे हैं ना, वो भी कहीं ना कहीं इस रीजन में रहने वाले हैं, विच मीन्स कि एक्चुअल में I प्लस वन रीजन में डिवाइड किया है, एग्जैक्टली। सो राइट एट मैक्स तुम्हें n प्लस वन रीजन, राइट। जैसे तुम ऐड कर रहे हो नए नए लाइन्स, इट विल बी बेनिफिशियल अगर तुम सारे इनफैक्ट n इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट्स ले रहे हो तो, राइट। मतलब कि या तुमने पहले कुछ भी नहीं किया, तुम्हारे पास में कितने रीजन्स हो गए? एक सिंगल लाइन पे दो। सो लाइंस, नंबर ऑफ लाइंस अपन देखते हैं, यहाँ पे रीजन्स देखते हैं, ओके। सो जब नंबर ऑफ लाइंस वन है तो यहाँ पे दो रीजन्स हो जाएगी, जब यहाँ पे दो है लाइक इसकी मैक्सिमम वैल्यू ऑफ कोर्स, जब अभी दो रहेगी तो तुम क्या कर रहे हो वैसे, यू आर लाइक जितने इंटरसेक्शन पॉइंट्स रहने वाले विच इज जस्ट दिस थिंग, right, small n, and just want this plus one, so just this plus one is like two, add किया just four, and then फिर जब three है just adding three to this guy, seven, चलते जाओ, right. So till 10 अपने को करना पड़ेगा, okay. Some kind of EP I guess because difference to, okay, not exactly EP in fact. uh, so what's the recursion क्या है that, इसको मैं n1 बोल रहा हूँ, इसका n2 till n10, so n1 is this thing, right. n I plus 1 is equal to n I plus 1, right? Well, yeah, this is the recursion I get. I guess that's the thing. Okay, cool. Right. और और क्या पता है आपने? बस इतना ही पता है और कुछ नहीं है। Yeah, okay. It's gotta be the thing, right? It's gotta be the thing, of course. हाँ, ये तो है. Okay, cool. And then just use this fact. So ni plus 1 minus ni, or you can just say I plus 1 को replace करो by, I don't know, small n. So n minus n minus 1 equal to n. इसका अपन sum कर रहे हैं from n equal to 1. 1 तो नहीं, you will have actually to put 2 over there, right? और अगर मैं 0 से स्टार्ट करूँ तो what if I start off at 0? 0 पे क्या होगा? Just कितने लाइन, कितना एक ही रीजन रहेगा ना, and then you're just putting ये इसमें ऐड कर लीजिए क्या, ओके, so you can actually start off at 0 in fact. So 0 all the way till I think 10. So yeah, क्या होगा ये, shit, we actually start off at 1 in fact. Got it. So just n का summation from 0 to is like 11 times n times n plus 1 is 12 upon 2, which is like 66. और ये चीज़ क्या हो जाएगी? स्टार्ट विद 1 n 1 minus n 0 n 2 minus n 1 चलते जाओ n 11। 11 किसने बोला यार? 10 चाहिए था ना अपने को, 55 till n 10 minus n 9, तो ये सब कैंसिल हो गया, जस्ट n 10 is equal to n 0 which is just 1 plus 55 which is like 56, 56 at max, so B is correct. और क्या ये 8p2 is that 56? You know, 8 times 7 basically, right? That is 56. Okay, so C is also correct. 7p2 is like 7 times 6. No. Okay, that's it. Next question. 159. Normal set points PQR of parabola y equal to 4x are concurrent at a point on the line y equal to 2a. Y equal to 2a is that, okay. Right. Concurrent in a point. Okay, chords PQQR. Okay. This parabola touch a fixed parabola. So the following is correct. Shit. ये लंबा होगा नहीं, because ये मैंने पहले कभी देखा नहीं है. So chords PQ, QR and RP of this parabola touch a fixed parabola. The tangents to a fixed parabola. दो के अंदर एक सर्टन लाइन है, व्हाट्स द इक्वेशन ऑफ दिस, जस्ट दिस थिंग, राइट? एक्स वाई वन, like distance of a certain point from that line, I guess. I don't know, पहले तो अपन लाइन खुद निकाल लो. It is what, 81 square, 281 1, यहाँ पे 82 square, 282 1. This should be 0 for that line. Yeah, मतलब you just get off that or some way, I guess. But no, okay, not yet. You can get off this is subtract, right? So just t2 minus t1 वो चला जाएगा, just it's like t2 plus t1 और यहाँ पे just 1 and then 0 over there, of course. So using this you can get off that value. Just multiply by 281. So what do you get? Okay, that's not necessary to be doing, तो वो मत करो in fact. Start x के लिए क्या रहेगा? Just ये चीज़, this is kind of not good, right? तो ये सब करने का फायदा क्या है if that's not actually going to pay off at anything? I mean, we can get rid of some more stuff. So you can determinant x minus 81 squared, y minus 282, t1 2 plus t1. ये तो वही होगा ना slope का equation. I mean that's pretty obvious. Just what you get, x minus 81 square plus t1 t plus t2, okay, times y minus 282 का square, right? Just 282, not squared. ना 81 था ना, right? What is t1 actually? So यहाँ पे just t1 आएगा. That's equal to 0 because just slope types negative. Yeah, that was just negative. Wait, is that correct? Was it like 2 over there or something? यहाँ पे 2 रहेगा ना, of course. Okay, because ये 2 था यहाँ पे. Okay, so it's just 2 over there. Okay, actually ये it should be negative because yeah, this will be our line, and then you want distance of a certain point from this line, which is what ये same चीज, but then upon वो सब. This is horrific. Yeah. So 2x, यार ये बहुत लंबा होने वाला है, करना ही पड़ेगा, कोई तरीका है नहीं. माइनस 2a t1 स्क्वायर माइनस ऑफ t1 प्लस t2 टाइम्स y माइनस 2a t1 स्क्वायर माइनस 2a t2 स्क्वायर. ये तो मर गया जिस दिस थिंग. Oh, t1 t2, sorry, not t2 square, right? But yeah, it's like what, 2 times of 1 minus a. Okay, that's not gonna help. Just 2x minus t1 plus t2 y minus क्या है ये चीज, minus 2a t1 t2, right? What is it? That's our line. You want distance from this guy, that's just going to be ये चीज. Whatever. So अपने को ये जो इनका ये सारे इक्वल हो जाएंगे, right? That's what you're saying. That doesn't look good. ये बहुत लंबा होने वाला है. This doesn't make any sense. Okay. तो देखते क्या इंफॉर्मेशन अपन निकाल सकते हैं. Just y equal to 2a is just like क्या? Right. हमारा इक्वेशन क्या है? Just y equal to negative tx plus 280 plus 80 cube. Right. Okay. तुम्हारे जो p q r है उनके t1 t2 t3 वो कैसे होने वाला है? Just so summation of t is equal to 0 हो जाएगा उनके लिए, and at the same time राइट. सो ये तो अपने को x पता नहीं क्या है, बट वी डू नो कि ये जो चीज़ है just over there, like constant, we do know that. So summation of like product of t1 product of t is equal to what? Just y upon a, or we should say this thing, right? So a product of y equal to y. At least that's something we know. Okay, तो अब क्या? Product अपने समझ गया. So we also got the sum, and now what? Like distance from that is the same everywhere. So all of these guys is the same. Like r squared is just that, and determinant, right? So for some x, you should have this happening, and y you have not 2a. This is actually just equal to 2. Okay, cool. So first of all, simplify this thing a bit, you know. ये क्या हो जाएगा, 2x minus of this guy is like just plus t3y. Okay, then फिर t1 t2 is just, you know, 2 upon t3, just right, like minus 4a upon t3 हो जाएगा यहाँ पे, upon 1 square root of 4 plus t3 squared. That looks right. So okay, so like what, this is equal to r for all ti values जो भी है, just 2x plus, so 2x times t3 plus t3 squared y minus 4a, नीचे t3 आएगा, is equal to it's like r squared times ये सारी चीज, or just say कि r times you know t3 square root of 4 plus t3 square. Interesting. It's like, okay, so we want the locus in some way, and you also have this thing, summation of t is equal to 0 and product of t equal to 0, right? I don't know, अब मैं क्या करूँ इसके आगे, सम अगर मैं इसको करता हूँ देन लाइक, ओके ये तो मर गया बेसिकली, जस्ट यहाँ पे मर्ज कर, एंड देन t3 का सम आएगा इसमें, विच t3 स्क्वायर का सम, राइट, इसको स्क्वायर करो एंड देन जस्ट गेट, I don't know t numbers that this happens, then t3 square का sum, do you know how to figure that out? Just the same thing as negative 2 times summation of t1 t2, but that is the same thing as 2 upon t3 का sum, of course, that we don't know. Summation of t1 t2, you are saying, okay, squared. For that you will need this x somehow, right? Oh no, oh no. ओके, उसके लिए अपने को चाहिए कि वो किस चीज से पास हो रहा था, दैट्स अननोन काइंड ऑफ, यू कांट डू दैट, शिट शिट शिट, अब क्या करूं मैं, वैसे इतना ही पता है, एंड देन कैन यू एक्चुअली इवन सॉल्व, यू कांट, वैसे अभी क्यूब वगैरह हो, दैट वुड मेक एवरीथिंग इजियर टू सॉल्व, सो लाइन, ओके, t3 स्क्वायर और दैट इज t3 का सम तो मर गया, जस्ट व्हाट अबाउट अपन इसका डायरेक्टली सम कर डालते देन, something that is summable, right? Yeah. Square root of 4 plus t3 square, is that summable for some reason? I don't think so. That उसका sum cancel हो जाए, like, okay, it's the same everywhere, right? t3 or something, guess so. अगर मैं इसको मल्टीप्लाई करता हूँ t3 से इस पूरे इक्वेशन को, so what do you get? Just get this thing, right? You will get, you know, 2x plus, I think ये अच्छा आइडिया नहीं है, पर और कुछ आइडिया है भी नहीं, बस just 2x t3 plus t3 squared y minus 4a is equal to r t3 of यहाँ पे नीचे square root of, okay, this is not worth to do, ये अपन आगे नहीं कर पाएंगे, you can't even form something like sum कर दो or something like that, doesn't help, right? No, it doesn't. Wrong thing, something like a matrix equation maybe, but then ये सिर्फ पागलपन है यार, there's no point in doing this. R is an unknown vector, it seems. Okay, that's interesting. The determinant stuff. Y is also like, I don't know, just move on. Next question. इसका कुछ तो भी और तरीके से करना पड़ेगा, right? Yeah. There must be an easier way to do this. Anyway, next. 160. 160 is the value of x for which this equation is valid. So 2 sin inverse of sine of x upon 2 equal to this guy. Right, what happens x upon 2 is sin inverse of. Right, okay, so all you need is that. Right, it's the same thing as saying sin inverse of sine of x upon 2 equal to x upon 2, right? So x upon 2 should belong to, the range of sine inverse, which is negative pi upon 2 pi upon 2, right? Yeah, and there you go. That's the thing. Like x just belongs to negative pi to pi. That's inclusive, of course. Yeah. So C is the thing. That is of x for which this happens. और अच्छा फिर तो D भी सही होगा ना and then A okay so B also works so B C D बस उन्होंने नहीं बोला कि solution set निकालो उसका बोला कि इसमें से कौन से options right 61 in triangle ABC ABC are in AP such that A is less than B is less than C then it's necessary that 2 upon C is less than B upon C is less than 1 AB में such that this happens interesting so like तुम्हारा ट्रायंगल कैसा हो जाएगा जस्ट A फिर यहाँ पे जस्ट B के जगह पे जस्ट like think A plus D हर जगह पे you just have to figure out B upon C or B upon okay something like that not going good side lengths are in AP it's like sine A sine B sine C are in AP right of course okay how's that even useful I don't know some property that I always follow you don't even know that then it's like 2 sine okay maybe just we can do some stuff take then so just have 2 sine B is equal to sine A plus sine C in that case right मतलब कि 4 sine B upon 2 cosine of B upon 2 is equal to 2 sine of A plus C. What is like the same thing as cosine of B upon 2 and then cosine of A minus C upon 2, right? So either cosine B upon 2 equal to 0, which would mean like B equal to pi, that doesn't actually happen. So ये तो नहीं सकता, which means that this happens. So just 2 sine of B upon 2 is equal to cosine of A upon 2 minus C upon 2, right? Well, yeah. Then you can just split this or something and right. तो अपने पहले किया हुआ है ना 2 is equal to so tan of A upon 2 tan C upon 2 का 1 m बोल देंगे just 1 plus m upon 1 minus m or like 2 minus 2m is equal to this guy. Basically what like m is equal to 1 upon 3. So just know that tan of A upon 2 tan of C upon 2 is equal to just 1 upon 3. Okay. Maybe you can using this figure out tan of B upon 2 क्या है. I mean yeah just okay, think about like tan upon 2 plus tan of B upon plus tan of C upon 2 is equal to ये cheese just 1 upon 3 over there. That's kind of weird. Why is this 1 upon 3? Should it be 1 upon 3? It is though. Oh, like, wait. Wait a second. C upon, okay, it's different. It's cot A upon 2 cot C upon 2 is that. So, 3 cot B upon 2 is equal to summation of cot. Okay, got it. Like, cot B upon 2, वो सब भी in fact, well, that was pretty obvious in fact. Okay. Right. This happens, इसके आगे क्या? You want B upon C or sin B upon sin C, right? Sin B upon sin C. Not going good, huh? I don't know. Okay, it's between some certain interval. जो भी है, we don't know about that. Guess we just have to figure it out by triangle inequalities. So क्या बोल रहे हैं अपन? We know that A plus C, which is like 2B, that's just bigger than B. I mean, that's pretty obvious. Okay. सबसे बड़ा एंगल कौन सा है C इसमें? C is less than A plus B, right? Or like 2C is less than अच्छा इसको ऐसे करने की जरूरत नहीं है ना अपने को सब कुछ में से क्या चाहिए फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जस्ट वांट बी एंड सी ए को एलिमिनेट करता हूँ सम वे राइट वी नो कि 2b इज इक्वल टू a प्लस सी सो जस्ट a इक्वल टू 2b माइनस सी तो दिस इज 3b माइनस c राइट दैट्स द थिंग सो जस्ट 2c इज लेस देन 3b मतलब कि you know b upon c is less than okay got it it's bigger than 2 upon 3 so a is right and less than 1 for sure because b छोटा है c से so a is correct और सिमिलरली अपन बाकी भी कर लेंगे ना या ओके और क्या है सी अपॉन ए चाहिए था और बी अपॉन ए भी चाहिए राइट ओके मीन यूजिंग द सेम थिंग यू कैन आल्सो से कि यू नो यही सेम इक्वेशन यूज करो एंड सी को रिप्लेस करो जस्ट व्हाट यू गेट जस्ट गेट 2b minus a less than a plus b, which means that b is less than 2a. So a upon b is, or like b upon a is less than 1 upon, less than 2 in fact. So okay, that's right. And then d is correct. So d is correct. और क्या है, देखो c upon a भी चाहिए रहेगा. Just replace b by okay 2c multiplied. 2c is less than 2a plus a plus c is right. So c is less than 3a. C upon a is less than 3. So 1 upon 3 क्यों आ रहा है? I don't get it. Yeah, C upon A is less than 3. So bigger than 1 upon 3, not necessarily. Wait a second. C upon A is definitely bigger than 1 upon 3. Is that? वो तो अपने आप हो ही जाएगा. Because, yeah. What about B upon C though? What B upon A? upon C is less than 1 बोला है. It's less than 2. Yes. Look, ये 2 upon 3 से बड़ा है. Then it's bigger than 1? No. Okay, no. That's wrong. 1 upon 3 से बड़ा है means less than 3. It's bigger than 1. So this is very strict. Okay, not correct. Next question. 162. ID था. Let I be equal to this integral, then I is 1 to 3, 3 sort of 3 plus x power 5 upon 2 integration from 1 to 3. Okay, 1 to 3 अलग ही है, it's like bigger than that, it's just increasing whatever. So x power 5 upon 2, हाँ इसका curvature अपन it's like what's the first derivative, ये चीज 2 square root of 3 plus x power 5 upon 2 and then just got 5 upon 2 x power 3 upon 2. That's y dash. And think about it. Square root, right? You can actually make that come inside, I guess. Right, okay, just 5 upon 2. But yeah, you can just make this come inside. So x power 3 तुम नीचे अंदर ला सकते हो, right? I guess so. And then this is like what? Just 3 upon x power 3 plus, 5 upon 2 is still less than 3 at least. मतलब क्या है that as x increases, this complete thing actually decreases, right? Because x is already bigger than 1, right? So ये चीज़ decrease हो रही है, मतलब कि ये जो पूरी चीज़ actually है increasing. So y dash is an increasing thing. मतलब it's like this. At 1 you have this function. Like, okay, ऐसा होगा. Yes. Okay, cool. Just यहाँ पे क्या है? This is a 3 over there. This is 1. At 1 इसकी value क्या है? Just square root of 4 is just 2. And at 3 value क्या है इसकी? Just, oh god, square root of 3 plus 3 की power 5 upon 2. That doesn't actually make any sense. No, it doesn't. 3 की power 5 upon 2? Not good. Not good at all. But, okay. There's no square root of 3 involved there though. X to 3, right? That's the thing. ये कैसे हो गया यार? तो अजीब है. Okay, it's greater than 4. क्या मतलब ये 2 का है? It's like, okay, so A is correct. It's greater than 4. Greater than 27. 27? No, I mean it's already 3 पे इसकी वैल्यू क्या है? That's 3, right? Yeah. अगर ये 4 होता है, that would have actually made sense, but then it's 3. Uh, okay, फिर 4 पे तब लेकिन बड़ा होगा ही ना. Okay, at 4 we'll just have this value. So अपन ये 4 पे बोल सकते हैं, I guess. At 4 what value do you have? It's just 2 to the power 5 like 32 plus 3, 35. Still doesn't actually make any sense. Just have to put 3 in there. So sort of 3 plus क्या है? Just 3 to the power 5 upon 2, which is shit like 4, 2 plus 1 upon 2, which is 9 square root of 3, which is like, ये तो सही नहीं हो रहा यार. This is not going good. It's like a sort of 3 square root of 1 plus 3 square root of 3 or something like that. You can also do just 1.4 over there. Yeah, but that's not usually help. Oh, this won't work. This won't work. 27. Look, I think यहाँ पे 4 चाहिए था, but इन लोगों ने 3 डाल दिया for some reason. अब मैं उससे कुछ नहीं कर सकता. So, हाँ. It's greater than 4, that's all I can say. Greater than 27, I have no idea. Right? Less than 27. I guess the best I can do is कि तुम ये slope जो है ना, you can just make, you can like linearize this basically. At 2 slope क्या रहेगा इसका? Just 5 upon 2 x पावर 3 अपॉन 2, वो तो 1 है ना, एट 1 स्लोप क्या रहेगा, जस्ट 5 अपॉन 2 1, वो जस्ट चला गया अपॉन 2 square root ये सब which happens to be just 2 itself, so just 5 upon 8. Slope is 5 upon 8, right? And you want distance of 2, so like ये जो चीज होगी, this is just, you know, right? It's like 5 upon 8 plus, so that times of 2 is 5 upon 4 is what this length will be, right? Yeah. So it's trapezium का area का just 2 plus 5.4 upon 2, it's like 1 plus 5.8 basically. And that times of 2 basically. I mean, if you want to TIQ, it's just basically 2 plus 5.4, which, oh, 2 plus 2 plus 5.4, it's like 4 plus 5.4. 16 plus, okay, it's like, जो भी है, 4 plus 5.4, which is like 5 and 1/4. So उससे थोड़ा सा बड़ा दिख रहा है मुझे तो ये. Right. Approximately that, I just assume that. Less than 26. Of course it's less than 26. 2 square root of 3. Which is like what? Square root of, got 4 and 3 is fine. Square root of 12 now. So ठीक अगला so it's bigger than 4. You can already see that. So it is in fact bigger than, ये चीज तो already 4 हो नहीं सकती ना, because right. So D is correct, A is correct, D is correct. Less than 26, less than 27. I think it's less than 26. So C and D. Let's just look at this, Yeah. Or you can just do this thing, 2 square root of 3 plus, 3 power 5 upon 2, जो भी होता होगा. Which we now just 9 square root of 3, जो भी है. And is this thing like less than, okay, is this thing actually equal to 26? No, it's not, but is this less than 26? Maybe. Take it, less than 13. Square कर दो, 269. Shit, 169. 3 plus 9 square root of 3. Interesting. 9 square root of 3 you are saying. I mean, that's sure it's less than this guy. Pretty obvious. The mathematics से क्या हो सकता है, 9 square root of 3 like 9 square root of 4 डाला, which is 9 times 2 is like 18, it's just 21. Still 5 से छोटा ही है. So it's, yeah. Wait, what? It's less than what? It's less than 8 plus, so, oh, 2 times of that, of course, like 10. 10 से छोटा है ना? 10 से छोटा है. Yeah. Which means it's less than 26, of course. So next question. 163. If there are three square matrices ABC of the same order satisfying the equation A square equal to A inverse, A cube equal to 1, okay, and let B be equal to A power 2 power n, okay, and square matrix of the same order. Wait, तो अच्छा equations चाहिए, I think शायद से. So the following statements are true. So A power 3 is equal to, identity matrix. So A power 2 power n, that the following is correct. The determinant of B minus C minus 2 like, okay, तो तुम ऐसा लगता है ना, A power 2 power n minus 2 कॉमन ले लिया, just basically what यहाँ पे क्या है, just identity matrix, so for B minus C of course negative में, and then B के लिए क्या, it's just वहाँ पे जो A power 4 आएगा, is that correct? A power n minus 2, this is 1/4 of that, okay, this is like 4 times of the balance. Oh, okay, so B is 4 times of, okay. B is equal to C power 4, it seems. Yeah, so B equal to C power 4, okay, power 2 की power n. I have no idea. Then B minus C, can't determinant. I don't know. B square minus C square is 0. Modulo 3 जो चीज़ है just negative 1 power n है, right? Interesting. Negative 1 power n. If n is even, then just negative 1 हो जाएगा, which is like A inverse or A square or whatever. And ये जो चीज़ है, it's like, it's just modulo 3 कितना बस negative 1 and then you got, it's n minus 2 है, right? Okay, so negative 1 power n minus 2. and even try करो, then just 1 और यहाँ पे भी even आएगा which is just also 1, so that actually somehow works out. And odd है just -1, ये भी odd आएगा, so just -1. So yeah, in fact B and C will be equal all the time. Wow, it was unexpected. Not so unexpected because यहाँ पे 4 like, oh shit, uh wait, the 2 power 4, wait a second, so 4 times of that, which modulo 3 it was just that, right? हाँ वो somehow हो गया, these are in fact the same. ठीक है, then B must be equal to C, so C is correct. For example, n equal to 1 try करो, A square, ये क्या होगा, just A power, तो यार नहीं, like, oh 1 तो नहीं put कर सकते, what about A equal n equal to 2 try करो, so A power 0 just and matrix, and then यहाँ पे power 4, that is not going to work. Wait, नहीं, A power 1 आएगा ना इसमें, and that's like power 4, that is just A in fact, so it works out, it still works out. Yeah, it does. So B must be equal to C. Okay, next question. Oh, then it means कि A और B तो हो ही जाएगी. 164. Probabilities of the events A in section B, A and B and in maybe in AB with probability of second term equal to the common difference. Okay, क्या क्या है? Respectively, right? Okay, पहले क्या है? Intersection B फिर A फिर B फिर A union B. Okay, तो इनका addition is just इनका addition. So you know, with the common difference equal to the second term. So this is like D, यहाँ पे फिर 0 आ जाएगा in that case, right? Because right, it's like ऐसा 0 फिर यहाँ पे A की probability फिर यहाँ पे 2B, okay, like 2A फिर यहाँ पे 3 है, right? Exactly. So इनका addition is going to this, वो तो हो ही रहा है. Okay, cool. Therefore the events A and B are, well, A intersection B कभी होगा ही नहीं, so mutually exclusive, yes. Independent, I mean A के बाहर probability of A के अंदर probability of B 0 है, A के बाहर probability of A क्या है, just 3A, and A might not be 0, so A union B, unless A is 0 itself, which makes no sense, right? Yeah, so these are not independent, such that one of them must occur, A and B, one of them must occur. A union B to 3A है, then how does that actually make sense? Nah, you just make A very small and then that won't happen. So that one is twice likely as occur. Okay, so that is right. B is correct. Next question. 165. 65 is then x1 okay जो भी है respectively the vertices of triangle ABC then. Okay, so with respect to 2 लिया है. Okay, नहीं, so 1 लिया it seems. ठीक है ना? So x minus x1 times x2 minus x1. Yeah, that vector. So dot product, right? That's positive. That angle C is acute. Actually, angle A acute होगा. Okay, yeah, angle A is acute, right? Okay, so A is correct. और क्या है? फिर same चीज in fact, right? Yeah, so negative angle A is obtuse. I believe in that. और क्या है? Zero angle is right angle. I mean, ये तो easy है ना? So, no, okay, that's wrong because lengths matter as well. Next 166. Okay, you know what? We should stop here. Let's see my next video.